Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to fill up Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Denver. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Kill!
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Broncos' 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8.
Captain. Ready?
To throw is Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 35 yards.
1st and goal.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Kill!
A run on 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Shanahan. Hold on, son. Ready? My name is Joe.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he'll take it on in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return is Dylan Laube. A good return as he takes it across the 30. To throw on the first play, it's Smith. Lock it downfield, he's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 36 yards.
First down, Las Vegas.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday. Ready? 396. Hey, it's the clip. Hey, trio left.
A first down throw for Smith. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. We are through one. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Hold on. 396. 13 next. Tuesday.
From the gun, it's Gino. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Smith. Forced out left. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack. 3rd and long.
Here we go. 396. No ball. Hey, ice.
To throw, Smith. And he's in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A run here, it's McLaughlin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
A very short throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Well, this one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it's going to be 4th down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, That's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Nick's gonna throw for it. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he is gonna have a Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle they go. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Nix to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Get him! Almost set!
On the ground, blocking. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Wilson on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
Almost set!
Back to throw is Nix. Rolling to the left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. They'll throw. It's Nix. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Laube now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39. Here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Out of the backfield, it's MADDEN26. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run, and this is MADDEN26. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. He'll find Christie at the backfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. A gain of 26 yards. And the Raider first down.
Gino now on 1st and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas.
Raiders.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This one taken at the 7.
The Broncos take over first down.
From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Bombers.
Throwing. Nix. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have enough indeed. The referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Kill.
Handoff here, up the middle. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Last time, it's taking a shot.
Second down, they need 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
4 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Captain.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Hey! Chill.
He'll run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cover that lucky ass. Just be my guy.
Here's 2nd down.
Go. Away. Hold on, son. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game. And They've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
Hold on, second. Armors ready. 180. Is hot.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is part of the 3. And the Broncos going to be set up with 1st and goal as play moves them down to the 1. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now, 1st and goal.
Hold on, second. Ready. 11. Chill.
They'll try to run this one in. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now the decision is go for 2. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here.
2-point conversion.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
When you do these top down teams, they all play like that. They really do.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. Laube now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let one go down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime.
Of course, Raiders winning talks. Everything's been in his favor. This nigga shouldn't even be winning right now. I'm telling you, he shouldn't even be fucking winning. Niggas ass fucking fumble. I had 3 guys around the ball. None of them picked it up.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Bombers.
2nd down. Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Captain. Kill.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he will go all the way. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, and the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
You know, some shit. Even tighter. I'll give it to him. We got some score.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. A second down throw for Smith.
What?
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target.
I'm telling you,
Third down coming up.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on.
From the gun, it's Gino. On the run to the right. Now a shot here, deep middle. And it's intercepted. That ought to seal it. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
Should have been waiting, bro. Like, man, this is about 15.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
16 yards. And the Raider first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Check 59, check 59, cover. Strike.
A first down throw for Smith. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
Here's a handoff to Genti. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
49, flip it off, 49.
Here's Smith. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are under.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Hold on. Tuesday. No ball. Check 59, cover.
Gino going to throw for it. Again, working deep downfield. To the goal line and in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win.
Hey, trio left. 49, flip it off, 40.
Working out of the gun, Smith. That is hot. The risk pays off. They come back to win it by 1 here in overtime.
I swear to God, this dude is fast.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory.
That's fucking frustrating, you.
Lord kissed him. My haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing a bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for Zelle. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a...
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Chicago Bears. Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Able to spin free. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 2. Now it's Nix. A short throw to Ingram. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run for the first time with Tyler Goodell. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Throwing Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Nix to the air. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
to throw. Here's Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To throw, it's Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. There's the stiff arm. Through the middle of the field. And all the way home for a Broncos score. J.K. Dobbins, 42 yards. And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. And today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Let's go. Hey, go. Hey, so 30 left. Go. 11.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Check smash. Hey, I'm going. This one's hot. Sink right. Hot.
Lawrence. That is caught by Hunter. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
18 more yards. And the Jaguars with first down.
Etienne. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Red on red. Hey, Ginger, tight. Silver.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Jacoby Myers from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3 and out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
On first down, a run with the way. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun is Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Nick's going to give this to Bidet. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. So 8 yards on the completion there. And 3rd and 1 now. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with the day. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties and better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now 2nd and 9.
Captain. Oh, my set. Don't go. Ready. Away.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Touchdown, Broncos! A 13-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. What's good on the extra point? And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Now Lawrence. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be up just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. A short throw there to Strange. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Soko, high.
And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And they'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Trevor Lawrence in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jags have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. They're going to try and run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because in the back of the end zone, never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Kill.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going? Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Nix from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
it's Nix. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Throwing Nix. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
19 yards. First down, Denver.
Nix to the air. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Foyesade Oluwakin. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 15. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down.
Hey, easy, route.
First and
Route.
10 at the
11,
41-yard line.
30 left. Take right open. Go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw there is Strange. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
20, 11, Agate. Sink right.
Lawrence will throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 48 yards. And the Jaguars get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here. Myers in motion right.
Here we go.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
That's another Broncos first down.
Back to the air with Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Nix. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. To throw is Nix. He finds his man, complete. It's McLaughlin. And out of bounds right around the 20. Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. It's complete. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game. So here we go with the onside kick. They'll need a recovery and a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
2nd and 10.
Think right open. Oh, all right, let's go. Hey, Tomato, go, go.
Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
30 left. Think right.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, ETN.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, an 18-yard touchdown run, as his guys are able to extend their lead. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Into the hands of Ingram. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Here's 1st down. Operating from the gun, Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now expecting to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They're going. It's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Nix to throw again. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
First down, Broncos.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Now 1st and goal. Nix looking to throw again. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Jaguars 27, Broncos 22.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Jaguars. And that should just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best
to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Sink right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. A beautiful span and room to run. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10
at the 18-yard line.
11. Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touch.